Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today I have my May favorites, lots of exciting goodies, so let's get into it. This is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation. It is their full coverage moisturizer, and it is SPF 50 UVA UVB, clinically tested, hydrating, and anti-aging with 3D Skin Flex. This is a fairly new release to IT Cosmetics. It is different from their original Bye Bye Foundation. To be honest, I like IT Cosmetics, but their CC cream, not a fan of it, just for me personally. So I was a little nervous about what I would think about this one. I absolutely love it. It has literally been the only thing I've reached for over the last month whenever I'm doing my makeup. It is so lightweight, phenomenal coverage, so easy to apply. I honestly use my fingers when I apply this. I am not a finger application kind of a person when it comes to makeup, but I just find that the texture of it works so quickly and so easily with my fingers, and I'm able to really rub it in just like a moisturizer pretty much. The 3D Skin Flex technology was something I thought was a gimmick at first. It's technically a patented technology for IT Cosmetics. It's supposed to move with your face, so technically this shouldn't settle into fine lines, wrinkles around your nose, expression lines. I have a huge issue with products settling into expression lines and around my nose. It's a real thing. I definitely still get a little bit of creasing around my nose, but it is significantly less than a lot of other products that I own. Plus, I don't get creasing in my marionette lines, which is crazy to me because marionette lines is where I always end up creasing. There's way more colors than the CC cream. I'm in the shade medium tan. It's what I have on my face right now. I would highly suggest checking this out, especially if you're looking for a great new summer face coverage product. This is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder, another new launch. I cannot even explain to you how phenomenal this is on the skin. First of all, it's translucent, but it is slightly tinted, which I personally really like because it's tinted kind of a light beigey yellow shade, if you can see it there in the cap. Another thing that I love about this is the packaging. It's so sleek. It's a thin little case. You open it up and it has a built-in like metal sieve on the inside here. So just a little bit of product comes out at a time. Plus the top has this indentation, so it kind of clamps down on the metal sieve. Oh, I'm throwing powder everywhere. Don't want to waste this. So as it moves around, the powder isn't just building up in the packaging. Plus you only get a little bit of powder at a time that you can access with the brush, which I find really nice because the tendency to overuse powder is definitely something that I have, and this kind of prevents me from overdoing the powder. If you have any skin type, even dry, almost especially if you have dry to normal combo skin, this powder is phenomenal. It is blurring, it is brightening, it is so light and just feels and looks like skin, but it doesn't dry your skin out. It doesn't feel like it's tightening on your foundation. It is really translucent. I don't notice an issue of it changing my skin tone or changing my foundation color. It just feels like silk. And for it to have this texture and to not emphasize dry skin, to me is phenomenal. Even if you look at my hand right now, there's a slight brightness and like, I want to say a radiance to it that's really, really subtle, but your hand just looks perfected. Kat Von D just released a bunch of new brow products, and this is the pencil that released. The Kat Von D Signature Brow Precision Pencil. I am a die-hard Benefit Goof Proof and Precisely My Brow pencil kind of girl, but this pencil is really rivaling Goof Proof and Precisely for me. So it's a super slim pencil. One side you have the spoolie, the other side you have the product. There are three things about this product that I really have been thoroughly enjoying. One is the color. I feel the colors are really accurate to natural hair colors and undertones, and I feel the same way about the Benefit stuff actually as well. The second thing is that the formula is fantastic. I feel like it is incredibly long wearing. I have gone entire days, and I'll always throw this in my bag, especially because it's so tiny, to touch up, but I've never found myself needing to touch up. The third thing that I really love is the shape of the pencil. So if you can see, the pencil is flat this way, and then it's super super itty bitty skinny this way, so it almost looks like an eyeliner brush or a brow brush. You're able to create actual brow hairs so easily and so quickly, but you can really keep everything sharp and aligned. It's so skinny, you can get super precise, but my brows go so quickly. Another favorite is from IT Cosmetics, yet again, fairly new release. It is the Bye Bye Pores bronzer. You have your entire compact and you have the mirror there, but then you have this little down piece where you can keep a brush. I get that it's kind of convenient, but honestly, I don't really use these brushes for my bronzer, and so to just have all this chunky space is irritating to me, especially because I like to keep my makeup with me, like on the go a lot, and this is just bulkier than it needs to be. That's not really what's important because the product is beautiful. Now, if you have maybe 1 or 2 shades deeper than me, all the way to super rich, deep skin, this bronzer, not gonna work for you. It's the only color they have currently. It makes no sense to me why a line would only launch 1 shade of bronzer, but if you have a couple shades deeper than me, all the way up to fair, super porcelain skin, this is gonna be great. It is a really neutral bronzer, which I love. It's not too warm, it doesn't pull orange on me, which you can't even see it on my hand. It's literally the color of my hand, but it has the slightest shimmer to it, like golden flecks. They don't come off as glitter on the skin, but it really adds this beautiful radiant glow to the skin. That Bye Bye Pores concept where it's supposed to blur your pores, I think really is a thing with this. My skin always looks so smooth when I wear this bronzer. It's never streaky, it's never patchy, it doesn't grab onto other makeup. The skin just looks amazing with this, so check this out if it is a shade that's gonna work for you. And if it's not the right color for you, I apologize, and hopefully IT Cosmetics comes out with a ton more bronzer shades. These blushes from Melt Cosmetics have been my go-to all month. They are a pretty new release from Melt, and they're such beautifully pigmented product. They come in a bunch of different colors. I only picked 2 up. I have a normal blush, which is in the shade Honey Thief, and then I have what they call a Blushlight, which is basically an iridescent kind of luminous blush, and this one is in the shade Nevermore. I currently have both of these on my cheeks, on my eyes, and I love the way that they look by themselves and together. So this one is Honey Thief, and it is just a true like peachy nude. It is such a pretty color for any makeup look, or even if you're wearing almost no makeup. It looks a little light on my hand, but I promise on my cheeks it really is just a beautiful flush of color. And these powders are so creamy. They are super pigmented, so you want to be very light-handed with these, but that's in a way nice because that means that the product is just gonna last you a ton of time. This here is Nevermore. It's a iridescent, shiny, mauvey, warm, corally, peachy, pinky, just mauve undertones. That's the key here for me. Even on the eyes, both of these on the eyes are amazing. Definitely need more of those. I didn't even realize this lip gloss was a favorite until I thought about it and the fact that I wear it almost on a daily basis, but it is the Givenchy Gloss Interdit Vinyl in the shade 06. It is a relatively long wearing gloss. It is super like patent, like they say, vinyl shiny, but this shade specifically in 06 for me is like the perfect color to wear with and without makeup. That sounds so silly, but when I'm not wearing a lot of makeup and I want kind of like a flushed My Lips but better pink gloss, it's actually really difficult to find because some of them are too pale, some of them are too pink, or if it's too deep, I find that certain colors just look so funny if you're not wearing a lot of other makeup. But this one is just the perfect My Lips but better shade. This is what the color is. It's a super creamy, soft gloss. It's not sticky at all. The applicator is also really nice because it's kind of a fat doe foot applicator. Like, it rounds out at the top, so you get a lot of product deposit at one go. The one thing that is so annoying about this is that the product just leaks and gets all around the top of the tube, so I'm constantly cleaning it off, and I just feel like I'm wasting a lot of product, and actually just to save some product, let me put some on right now. Besides that little issue, I love this gloss, no complaints, and they have tons of different colors, so you'll definitely find one that suits you. Another absolute favorite of mine are my eyelash extensions. I have had eyelash extensions for a minute now. I totally didn't think I was gonna love them. I just wanted to get them to see what it was like to have them and to have the experience and the knowledge of it. But listen, I'm addicted. I have an entire video about lash extensions, and actually like I take you with me the first time I went to get them, and so that should be up this week for sure. I'm super late on that video, I apologize. It saves me so much time. I feel constantly put together, and the most important part of this all is that the lash technician who I go to is a genius. She is phenomenal. My lashes feel healthy. I don't feel irritated at all near the eye area. I love that I constantly look put together even if I'm not wearing any other makeup. Plus, when I do wear makeup, getting ready is so easy because I'm just constantly like ready to go. These lashes right now, actually, I'm going in for a fill in like 3 days, and it's been about like 2.5, 3 weeks. I'm telling you, Danny, my lash technician, she's a genius. I will have all her info listed down below in the info box. And if you want more information and you want to see the entire process in detail, step by step, then stay tuned for my in-depth video. Another thing I'm so obsessed with is my nails. I went to someone here locally, and I will have all of her information linked in the info box down below as well. Tawny, she did my nails, and she did this amazing nail art. I have encapsulated glitter on 2 fingers, and then this like unicorn chrome on other fingers. When I first got them, couldn't stop looking at them. They look different in every single light. I don't even know if the camera's gonna pick them up the way they should be picking up. But like, look at that. The camera's absolutely not doing this justice right now, but like, do you guys see that? Oh my god, I'm obsessed. A fragrance favorite for this month is so different from what I usually talk about fragrance-wise, but this is the Labo Santal fragrance. I know a ton of people really love this, but I never did because it's a super fresh, kind of like greener scent for me, and I'm someone who loves sweet, woodsy, oriental, spicy, ambery type of scents. I just needed summer to come around for this apparently because I'm so in love with this fragrance. It is definitely, I feel, unisex. It is green and fresh, but you definitely get that woodsy, like sandalwood undertone of it. On me, it stays green and fresh. It doesn't become more smoky or sweeter or spicier necessarily. In fact, one of my girlfriends, Taylor, was like, someone smells like fresh cut grass, and I was like, wait, what? You're telling me I smell like lawn clippings? And she was like, no, it smells so good. This has been my go-to, especially during the day, and I feel like 2 spritzes lasts me all day long. What's also cool about this is that once it runs out, you can actually take this to a Labo location or like an affiliate location in a department store that does this, and they'll actually refill it at a discount, which I didn't know. It's super cool, and I'm all about it. So Santal 13, it is sandalwood inspired pretty much, so that's what Santal stands for. Plus, I do mix this in with some of my like oriental, woodsier, sweeter, spicy fragrances, and it just adds like another layer of intensity that's amazing. So these jeans are from Madewell, and I'm a Topshop jeans girl. Topshop Jamie, like, that's it. That's the goal for me. That's the best for me. But I recently bought these, and they are the high-rise slim boy jean. I've always wanted like that boyfriend cut jean, but because I am a little bit curvier, I've never found a pair that hasn't made me look several sizes larger than I already am, and that's never the goal for me. I saw Alexandra Garza talking about these jeans, and I immediately went out to Madewell and tried them on, and I love them. They're a slim boy jean, which means that they're a little bit of like a straighter cut, but they are definitely like fitted in all the right areas. They're incredibly high-waisted, which I think helps the booty look. It gives you that really nice like heart-shaped kind of booty, but they are super, super well fitted at my waist, which is what I always have a problem with because there's such a big disparity between my waist and hips, especially like my booty, my hips. I like want things that flatter them and not flatten them, and this does just that. It's a lighter kind of distressed denim jean wash, and also the edge is just a distressed cut edge, which I like as well. So it's kind of a casual jean, but I like pairing it with other casual items as well as fancier tops. It just adds a nice contrast to stuff that's a little dressier, even wearing these with like cute heels. Plus it's high-waisted, so it's perfect if you wanted to like tuck your shirt in all the way or just the front. I really love these jeans, and the denim is so stinking soft. These have a little stretch, but they're not as stretchy as the Topshop jeans, so be aware. I wear mine in a size 29 in these. They are a little bit big as far as sizes, so you should go down like a size if you want. They are a little expensive, but I've been wearing them non-stop, and they haven't loosened out, they haven't lost their shape, and I'm a fan. My last favorite is a pair of shoes that I am so obsessed with. They are from Target. They are from A New Day, and they come in a bunch of different colors. They are just the most comfortable pair of heels ever. They're not a huge heel. There's a decent sized heel on this. I wore these in the black right out of the box, no breaking in, for almost 12 hours. They didn't hurt. My feet were absolutely fine. I was dancing, I was walking. I immediately went out and bought like several different colors. The fact that it's a thicker heel means that if you go for like a pool thing or a barbecue, it's not going to sink into the grass. Weddings or other events, this is just a perfect shoe because it looks great with pants, it looks great with dresses, and there's tons of different colors to choose from, plus a bunch of sizes as well. I am a 9.5 in these, and generally speaking, I'm a pretty true 9.5. Plus, they're $24.99. It doesn't get better than that. That's a wrap for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed my May favorites. Leave a comment down below for me and let me know what products you've been loving recently so that hopefully I can check out some new goodies. But until my next video, thank you guys as always so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you soon. Bye!